Hey everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm in the 2025 Buick Enclave, a fully redesigned model that now offers Super Cruise, which is semi-autonomous driving across all trim levels. So whether you go with the base trim level or the highest trim level, you can opt for Super Cruise. Now this is the Avenir that I'm driving, but that is the case where you don't have to go with the highest trim level to have Super Cruise. So the way you activate Super Cruise is to use the button right here that I'm showing you on your screen, highlighting that so you can see how that works. And as long as the conditions are met, and your screen, your instrument cluster will tell you on the right hand side if everything is good. So all you have to do is push that button, and if everything is good, then it goes ahead and turns everything on, and you can let go of the steering wheel, let go of everything else, not have to do anything, and you're good to go. And when the vehicle needs to change lanes, it will either do it on its own. You can actually turn that feature on and off where it uses the blinker and changes lanes itself, all that, or you can just do it yourself, which I'm going to do right here. I've turned the blinker on, and you can see all I did was hit the blinker and it changed lanes. And it will speed up and slow down accordingly as needed. It's actually very simple. You'll have a green indicator here on the steering wheel that lets you know that everything is good. Now, when it's going to change lanes by itself, one thing that you'll have some safety features that are automatically going to come with Super Cruise, such as the safety alert seat. So it's going to vibrate when it's going to change lanes for you. So it's kind of slowing down just a little bit here, and the reason for that is because I have a vehicle that's coming up in the left-hand lane, and it's going to let that vehicle pass for me. We're going to slow down. Notice I'm not doing anything. It's slowing down for me, and there's another vehicle coming, and I believe as soon as it passes, it will go around this slow-moving trailer in front of us. Hopefully, let's see if it will do that for me. I'm going to go ahead and let it do it by itself, or I'm going to go ahead and help it a little bit, let's say, instead of doing it by itself. And notice what happened. I still haven't touched the gas pedal, and it's going to go ahead and accelerate up to the appropriate speed to get around this truck that is moving slower than I think it should be. He's doing well under the speed limit. Kind of hard to believe that a truck like that would be driving that slowly with a trailer, but it is. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit the blinker. It's going to change lanes again, and we'll just move back over, and it will do whatever it needs to do. There are some settings you can go in and change in the infotainment screen, preferably not while you're driving, obviously, but you can go in and make some changes as needed depending on how you want things to work. And like I said, if there's some reason that it won't work, it'll tell you on the dashboard what's going on, and you might even get a message that says that it needs to be reset and to see your owner's manual, or that it's unavailable, see your owner's manual. And I had that happen earlier in the video. If you've run into that problem, find a place to safely stop, whether it's on the side of the road or a parking lot, wherever, and turn the vehicle off. Let it sit for a couple of seconds, turn it back on, and you should be good to go as far as that resetting everything and getting back out on the road. Now, you will need to be on an interstate highway like this. That's how it works, but no big deal. And one thing I've found, that if you look away for, I think it's about 10 seconds. If I look away like this, let's see what happens. I'm just going to look over to the right and just take my eyes off the road. I think if you look away long enough, it will deactivate. Maybe not, but yep, there it is. It deactivated on me, or started to deactivate. Now, I can turn it back on if I want to, just like that, and there it goes. It turned back on. It took about 10 seconds, and it deactivated. Actually, the seat vibrated. There was a red indicator, I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, that flashed on the steering wheel, and it deactivated Super Cruise because I was looking away from the road. You have a sensor down here on the top of the steering column that keeps up with what's going on as far as driver attention and everything goes. So it's not as if you can actually fall asleep and do that kind of thing. Number one, that's very dangerous because a lot of things could go wrong, and you could also wind up with a situation where you can get pulled over. That's actually illegal. We're going to go ahead and deactivate that. You can hit the brake pedal to deactivate it. You can hit the button right here to deactivate. Very simple to deal with. Honestly, it's so simple to use, You don't even need me to tell you how to do it, but that's how you use Super Cruise. And right over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, maybe I shouldn't say right over here, but you're going to have the area where I'm showing you on the screen again, where you can decrease or increase your speed depending on what you need to do. You can deal with that. The vehicle will also do what it needs to do as needed, as you saw earlier in the video, based on what's going on around you. And the good thing is that it won't just change lanes in front of somebody and make for a dangerous situation. So it's a really nice system for those who want such a thing. Does it take a little getting used to? Yeah, in some ways it does. I know in my situation, when, say if there was an 18-wheeler over here on my right and I was going around that 18-wheeler or something like that slower moving F-250 that was back there pulling that trailer, it tends to, with Super Cruise, it tends to be further over to the right than I would normally be. Now, you can overcome that if you want to by simply moving the steering wheel, but I know there's little things that it might take some getting used to. But just try it out, see what you think. That's how easy it is to use. It's really a very simple system to set up and use. So I hope that was helpful for those who are wanting to learn how to use Super Cruise on your 2025 Buick Enclave. If you want to see another tutorial on something else, tell me what it is, whether it's on a Buick or anything else, let me know and I'll make that happen for you. Thanks for taking the time to watch. If you want to see a full video on this Enclave, this 25 Enclave, check out the pinned comment down in the comments section and I'll see you there.